Hello everyone, this is Kepler. I wanted to make a quick little video on this specific drive, mainly for references if I need to have it linked for anything, specifically about Quirks. This is my playthrough that I did when I the first time, so it's gonna be attached to the same playlist. So. But this has been several months since I played this. Other than redesigning everything, get everything cleaned up, there's nothing else been done with this one. You go up to this screen here and you see over here, when this Quirks thing is yellow, if it's the same color as the rest, you have no quirks. But if you see that yellow, you know you have a quirk. So if you go in through this screen here, and for the computer, it's for PC, it's upper right hand corner. There's fixes, and you press E, and I can see that you have 4 of these. I currently have 4, and I have no idea what they are. So it's time for me to want to make sure I look. Kind of diagnose things, just opening up randomly. All right, now I'm going to get in. I even see an icon. One of the icons is kind of pops up saying that there's a more critical one. Shield, ion shield, resource radar. All right. So first things first, we will turn the engine on. I'm going to turn the whip lights on. Windshield wipers on. Okay, I just diagnosed one. Windshield wipers are on, and if I turn my lights off, it turns off the windshield wipers. Okay, now it's not wanting to do it. There we go. It was just not wanting to cooperate. So, while this is even running, I can go in here and I can say, okay, I got some hints on here that I used already, because I had one of these already. Like this very first one, I already had. And I got 3 more that I haven't diagnosed. You can use the hints. When you do the upgrades, there's this investigative module you can see if I press V. I'm not doing it though, but I will show you that. So we have it where if headlights switches off, wipers switch off. Maybe toggles. There we go. We have now refund. We got that one, and we can refund it. So this one right here. I can use an electrician's kit to get rid of it. Now that we have that done, we can continue on trying to diagnose more quirks. So now I'm going to turn everything's on. I'm going to start spinning my wheel. Okay, now I'm going to go backwards. All right, by going backwards, open my left door just now. So car moves backwards. Rear left door opens. There you go. I can get rid of that with electricians and glass shards. So now I have 2 more left. With all the lights on there, I'm going to open up the hood. All right. So I kind of just spin around a little bit. Seeing if anything happens. So something's split the. So I'm going to experiment with that. Let's see here. That would be switches on dome light flickers. Nope, definitely not that. So I don't know what's going to happen if I had my vehicles off the ground. So let's see if I can find a way to do that really quick like. Let's bump that back all the way up. So the volume changes when the car is off the ground. So the car is off the ground. Radio changes volume. Okay, that's not it. So when the car crashes? Nope. Okay, now that I got to that point, if I stay on this one, I can use a hint to find out what the second item is. Oh, it picked it up on this one instead of this one. So I'm going to use some energy. Okay, so when it moves uphill, the radio changes volume. Okay. So now I can get rid of that. So now my only thing is car is off the ground, something happens. Every car door closes probably then. Okay. So that one was actually easy because I accidentally used the hint on the third one instead of the fourth one. So that would have easily been diagnosed by deliberately leaving car doors open while I was jumping around. So if I go through here and I can use this to get rid of it. Now I have no quirks at all. And you see my screen is green now. Now I'm going to grab this on purpose because this is an artifact from the Whisper of the Woods. When I uninstall a part, it gains a quirk. I haven't gained one yet. Oh, it did. See? It just didn't light it up. It must not have been a serious one. It must be a not so serious one. So we will put that away. Now start the process over again. Start. Engines on. I'm going to bump up the volume. There I am switching to these again. Maybe something will turn on. So I'm at a point where I can't really identify what's going on. Nothing's really giving me a hint here. Let's bump it all the way up. Let's see. All right, that's not doing anything. All right, so I have no real clue what I'm going to be doing with this. Have no clue what to do. So I'm gonna have to use a little bit of energy because I have 17.7 out of 0.5. So I will go to this first one and I will use a hint. So I'll know what the, so okay, this car does something. So that's kind of annoying because there's so many options here. Hey, I wonder. So with a car, you know, leave that door open. Okay, there doesn't do anything with the radio. Nothing turns on. So it's not car crashes. I'm gonna charge the battery really quick. Like so. Now I gotta have to use a second hint. Okay, so if something happens and the car moves backwards. I just knocked my door off. It's not the doors. Nothing with the lights. I think it's the windshield wipers go faster. Yeah, I think it's the windshield wipers go faster. Noticed the windshield wipers are moving at that speed. And they look like they're going faster when I go backwards. So, let me grab my door that fell off. Let's try that. So car, oh, not dashboard. Move backwards. Wipers. Moves fast. And there we go. So that's the process of getting your quirks diagnosed. No, I was going to put that back into place. There we go. Ion shield. All right. Go ahead and fuel up my tank. But yeah, that is the process of diagnosing quirks. So, for anyone that is trying to figure out, oh, I don't know how to figure out my quirks. There are upgrades in here. I've got everything unlocked already, but in here, there is two. We have to unlock the matter deconstructor, and you have to unlock the regenerator to unlock this investigative module, which you can get this as early as like relatively early, because it just needs you to unlock the circuit boards, which you can do all that stuff like in the first second missions if you really need that. But this one requires unstable, so you can't do the analysis module. The investigator module is a process. So I'm going to do like car crashes. You see I have 5 guesses remaining, even though I don't have a quirk. Okay, I got one now. So now I can just go through in here randomly. I'll do like, let's do car. We'll do bat car. Switches on. Something that we can use a lot of things for. Headlights, toggles. So, see how there's 2 smiley faces in the bottom with the cars and toggles? It means that I have 2 of the things right. Before you get the investigative module, you can't see those smiley faces. It'll tell you, oh, well, you have 2 out of 4, but the thing is, before you get the investigative module, you won't know which of the 2 is correct. With that investigator module, you now know, I know that the trigger, something toggles. So the car does something toggles. So when you have something like that, you can go like, okay, I know it's not switches on. So we can be like, moves uphill. Something that toggles. So we can do, the dome light toggles. So it's still not moves uphill in dome light. So we can do, it's not the radio. So let's try wipers. I got 2 guesses remaining. So something happens that causes the wipers to toggle. Now I only have 1 guess left, so Let's turn them on. Let's get the lights on so we can see. So when it goes uphill, when it goes downhill, okay, it was either when it moves fast. Okay, so my car moves fast. That's what triggers the what triggers it. Or it's either moves fast or it uses an ability. I'm going to put this away because we're going to be done with this. So we know the car will do moves fast. Wiper toggles. I have one guess remaining. And there it is. And I can use electrician's kit to fix that. All right, I really do hope that this was informative for those of you that are struggling with quirks, trying to figure this out. And if you are a person that follows me, I really hope to see you next time. If you see anything that I have a specific drive of my first series, it would be all the previous episodes before this on the playlist. And I have other games too that aren't on here. So, and if you are a person that'll never want to watch me again, well, I can't control that. So, but if you are somebody that will watch me again, I hope to see you next time. And take care now.